And our last speaker is Dr. Onur Bakiner. Dr. Bakiner is Associate Professor of Political Science and the Director of the Technology Ethics Initiative at Seattle University. His research and teaching interests include technology and society, technology governance, human rights, and judicial politics. And his current research examines AI governance models. And here to talk is about AI and care for a common home, really the impact of AI on sustainability in the world.
Thank you. What an honor to be here, and thank you all the previous speakers. So, yeah, I would like to talk about artificial intelligence because these days, in every event there's got to be something about AI. And more specifically, I would like to talk about governance, and so how the risks and harms of artificial intelligence can be mitigated. Oops. So the framing of the talk will be around sustainable development goals, these goals that had been agreed upon by the United Nations about a decade and a half ago, to situate environmental justice concerns in broader societal, economic, cultural concerns around equity and justice. And so that's another way of saying that environmental justice goes hand in hand with socioeconomic justice, and with racial, gender, ability justice. And so there are 17 categories of sustainable development goals, and as you can see here, they map onto Laudato Si 7 pillars that we have at Seattle University's sustainability work. Now, I won't be able to go into each one of the 17 goals, and by the way, each one of them has also sub-goals, and so that adds up to close to 200 different goals. Now, what can artificial intelligence do? Typically, the debate about AI and sustainable development goals is it's almost like having two mutually exclusive conversations. One, talking about how AI can benefit, and two, how AI can hurt, and I'm going to talk about both. So researchers have found that AI could potentially benefit the realization of SDGs, because we're talking about estimation, classification, forecasting methods that could be used in agriculture, that could be used in prediction of disasters, that could help in disaster preparedness, that could improve efficiency, and through that wages and job quality, and so on and so forth. And so these are the social SDGs, these are the economic SDGs, and these are the environmental ones. And so I'm just going to go back. So the green ones that you see are where AI can help, and then the orange ones are where AI could possibly hurt. And so you can see that in about 2/3 of the categories, AI could be seen as an enabler, and then in a few of them, it can be seen as an inhibitor. Now, I keep saying could and would, but not will, because these are all hypotheticals. There is no sort of guaranteed future to AI. And in fact, it looks more and more that AI could be an inhibitor rather than enabler, unless mentalities around the development and use of AI change. Now, we should also talk about the environmental of AI, and more particularly large language models that have become quite prominent since 2022. How these LLMs can actually produce an negative environmental impact as a result of their energy, and also through that electricity and water and land use. And the truth is, what you see there is an exponential growth. So as LLMs become more sophisticated, they end up using more and more energy. So there was an expectation, maybe there still is an expectation, that as AI systems grow more sophisticated, at some point their environmental impact would actually start going down. But so far we have not been observing that. If anything, the environmental impact has been only getting aggravated. And so where do the laws stand in all of this? The honest and quick answer is laws so far have not addressed the environmental impact of AI. Even a law that is as comprehensive as the European Union's AI Act doesn't say much about the environmental impact. If anything, that law talks about how AI can help, and again, without really mentioning how it can hurt. And so I would like us to carry forward this governance conversation on campus and beyond to talk about the environmental and, of course, in relation to that, the social and economic impact of artificial intelligence. And so if you have a minute, you can take a look at our next event. So the Technology Ethics Initiative is going to host a conference on June 18th about governance. And we're going to have experts from legal academia as well as from nonprofits and industry professionals are talking about the evolving landscape around AI governance. Thank you very much.